A federal high court in Abuja has convicted and sentenced two co-defendants in a suit filed by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency against suspended DCP Abba Kyari over an alleged drug deal to 6 years imprisonment. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 1, a federal high court in Abuja has convicted and sentenced two co-defendants in a suit filed by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency against suspended DCP Abba Kyari over an alleged drug deal to 6 years imprisonment. In a judgment on Tuesday, Justice Emeka Nwite said having admitted to have committed the offense preferred against them in counts 5, 6, and 7 by the NDLEA, Chibuna Umeibe and Emeka Ezenwane, who are 6th and 7th defendants, are hereby convicted accordingly. Justice Nwite thereafter sentenced them to 2 years imprisonment on each count of 5, 6, and 7. The two defendants, Umeibe and Ezenwane, who are 6th and 7th defendants respectively in the matter, are the two alleged drug traffickers who were arrested at the Akanu Ibiam International Airport in Enugu State by the Nigerian police and handed over to the NDLEA. At number 2, President Muhammadu Buhari held a closed-door meeting with the governors of the ruling All Progressives Congress at the Presidential Villa in Abuja on Tuesday. The chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum and governor of Kebbi State, Atiku Bagudu, led his colleagues to the meeting. The meeting was attended by the Chief of Staff to the President, Ibrahim Gambari, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, Governors Babagana Zulum, Nasir El-Rufai, Mohammed Badaru Abubakar, Abdullah Sule, Simon Lalong, Yaya Bello, and Hope Uzodinma. At number 3, National Assembly workers under the aegis of the Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria have suspended their strike action. The workers embarked on the strike action last Monday, thereby crippling activities at the National Assembly for a week. Calling off the strike on Tuesday, the chairman of PASAN, National Assembly Chapter, Sunday Sabiyi, said the strike would be suspended till further notice. On June 6th, PASAN commenced an indefinite strike over the non-payment of a backlog of salaries and allowances by the National Assembly management. At number 4, the indigenous people of Biafra has raised the alarm over possible attacks on Christians and non-Muslims in Biafra land by killer headsmen and bandits. The group's Director of Media and Publicity, Ima Powerful, in a statement on Tuesday, alleged that the plot is to replicate the ugly massacre in Owo, Ondo State, where over 40 Christians were killed inside a church. The Biafran group claimed it got intelligence from its M branch that bandits were targeting churches, Christians, and their locations for imminent attacks, adding that Biafrans must be on the alert to avert the danger ahead. At number 5, a Kano State High Court has fixed July 28, 2022 for judgment in the case of a school proprietor, Abdul Malik Tanko, charged with the murder of a 5-year-old pupil, Hanifa Mustafa. The Kano State government filed 5 counts charge bordering on criminal conspiracy, attempt to kidnap, abetment, kidnapping and concealing dead body against the proprietor of Noble Kids Comprehensive College, Abdul Malik Tanko, one Hashimu Isiaku and Fatima Musa. The defendants pleaded not guilty to the charges. Justice Usman Naaba fixed the date after the Defense and Prosecution Council adopted their final written addresses. At number 6, Northern Christians and pastors under the aegis of Arewa Christians and Indigenous Pastors Association have warned against the imposition of Muslim ticket ahead of the 2023 presidential election. The group made the call in a statement signed by the chairman, Reverend Shehu Luke. The group noted that it became imperative to make an official position known to the general public following what it described as a hijack of Nigeria's political process. ASIPA further noted that it was aware of the intent to hijack Nigeria into a full-fledged Muslim-controlled state. At number 7, the Independent National Electoral Commission has said the Ekiti State governorship election scheduled for this coming Saturday will be historic. The Ekiti Guba will be the first poll to be conducted under the new Electoral Act. While assuring the electorate of credible polls, INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu said the Commission will not take any action to the advantage or disadvantage of any political party. Yakubu, who spoke during a stakeholders meeting in Ado-Ekiti on Tuesday, also promised that the outcome of the election will be determined by the electorate. At number 8, some gunmen have invaded the Celestial Church of Christ, SBJ Oshofa at Wasimi in Ewekoro local government area of Ogun State and abducted 2 worshippers. The 2 victims were identified as an assistant shepherd of the parish, Oluwaseun Ajose, and a Sunday school teacher, Dagunro Ayobami. The armed hoodlums, numbering about 4, reportedly stormed the church at about 11 p.m. on Monday and whisked away the 2 worshippers from the premises. However, it was gathered that a joint security team of the police and local vigilantes have been combing the forest in the area in search of the abductees. The shepherd of the parish, Oluwatomisin Ehuajomo, confirmed the incident on Tuesday, adding that the kidnappers have reached out to the church and are demanding 50 million naira ransom. At number 9, gunmen have kidnapped 2 Catholic priests, 3 missionaries, and 2 other persons in Plateau, Oyo, and Kogi states, respectively. In Plateau State, Reverend Father James Kantoma, the Catholic priest of St. Anthony's Parish in Angware community of Jos East Council, was abducted by gunmen from his residence on Monday. Recall that just 2 weeks ago, the prelate of the Methodist Church in Nigeria, His Eminence Samuel Kanu Uche, was abducted by gunmen in Abia State alongside his companions traveling with him. They were released after the church paid 100 million naira to the abductors. The recently kidnapped clergyman is the chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in the council. CAN chairman in the state, Polycarp Lubo, confirmed the incident. Lastly, at number 10, gunmen suspected to be sea pirates have abducted 8 passengers in a Yenegua-bound speedboat along Brass-Yenegua waterways in Bayelsa State. The boat, carrying about 15 passengers on board, was said to have departed Eguama waterfront in Brass local government area of the state and headed for Yenegua, the state capital. It was gathered that the victims were returning from a burial they had attended over the weekend before being ambushed by the hoodlums in the middle of the sea. A source in the community disclosed that 8 of the passengers were abducted and whisked away into the creeks, while 7 were freed. That's all for today. Please do well to get your permanent voter's card as the 2023 general elections is almost here. See you next time on What's Happening.